Hey everybody, and welcome to SMS News. I'm Magnificus, and today we've got 3 stories for you, 2 of which are about the pandemic, and one about Amazon's new hourly wage. We've also got the weather, as always, and to conclude today's episode, we have a riddle from the Sphinx. So first, let's talk about what the black fungus is, and why is it spreading among COVID patients in India?
A sickness other than COVID has been spreading around India. It's called black fungus, and it's an infectious disease that can spread to anywhere in the body. If it gets to the brain, death rate is over 50%. A pattern seen here is that black fungus cases only rise in patients who have COVID, and in India, that's a lot. As of right now, there are 20 million COVID cases, and most of those patients have black fungus. But we're not trying to scare or sadden you, so here's some more cheerful news for you.
The Pfizer vaccine has just been cleared for 12 to 15-year-olds. Almost 35% of the people in Illinois have been vaccinated so far, and this rate will increase since younger ages are able to get it. Although this is good, people should still be taking precautions to make sure they did not catch this worldwide virus. However, for vaccinated people, there is not much of a need to wear a mask or social distance. CDC says this goes for being outside or inside, but for safety purposes, it's best to do only with other vaccinated people. For unvaccinated people, your best option is to continue wearing masks and staying 6 feet from others. President Biden's goal is to get over 160 million adults in the U.S. by July 4th vaccinated. Right now, there are about 116 million U.S. citizens over 18 who have been fully vaccinated, meaning they've gotten both of their shots of the vaccine. If this number keeps going up, things can start to get back to normal and be like they were before the pandemic started. For example, you could have big family gatherings, go to sport games, watch a movie, and have some of your favorite candies at a movie theater, and many more enjoyable things. Appointments for vaccines are open at places such as local pharmacies and hospitals all around the U.S. This is the goal everyone around the world has been trying to reach for a long time, so we're very glad that it's getting accomplished.
Thanks, Lizzie, for that report on the new guidelines. Now, let's look at the weather, brought to you, as always, by Elizabeth.
It's weather time! Hello everyone. For the most part this week, it's going to be pretty cloudy throughout the week. And on Tuesday and Wednesday, there's going to be a chance of rain. So be sure to bring your rain jacket and don't tuck it away yet. This week, we're going to be going into the 80s starting on Wednesday, and it'll get warmer as the week progresses on. There is going to be a little bit of wind, but not too much, so it should be okay. And on Sunday, there is a chance of an isolated thunderstorm. So an isolated thunderstorm is when there's a thunderstorm, but it's not connected to a major event. So it's kind of like a small one, I guess. So there's going to be warmer temperatures this week, and so which means that you have to keep yourself hydrated and drink lots of water and take care of yourself because the temperature is starting to get warmer and we're starting to go into the summertime. So the temperature outlook reports for the summer are in, and for June and for most parts of the summer, Illinois is going to be around kind of mostly above average, but also just kind of around the average temperature. And for July, that's the same case, except for like a small sliver, but it's really small. And that part is going to be more near average. And August, it's the same case as June, and July is going to be kind of above, but it's more close to the average temperature. So what that means is that you can expect maybe a little bit more of a, like around the average temperature, maybe also just like a few degrees hotter. And that's it for the weather. Bye.
Next, let's talk about what Amazon is doing with their employees.
Amazon is hiring 75,000 warehouse and delivery workers at its facilities in both the US and Canada. And like other companies such as Chipotle and McDonald's, they've announced wage increases to attract employees. And they're now offering an average pay of $17 an hour, which is an increase over the starting point of $15 an hour.
And that concludes today's episode of SMS News. Thank you for watching, and now enjoy a riddle from the Sphinx's brother.
What is the one yes or no question that you can never say yes or no to? Well, you can say no to, you can't say yes to. The answer to that question is, are you asleep? Because you can't say yes to it, because if you're asleep, you can't respond. If you got something like, are you dead? Or something similar to that, that is fine as well.